Tamil Nadu's Deepam flashpoint has now exploded into a full-blown national storm. A hunger strike has been called for tomorrow by devotees days after dramatic scenes where pilgrims were not allowed to light the Deepam by police in Madurai in spite of the High Court nod. This even as BJP sharpens its attack really against the DMK mostly. Inside Parliament, the party tore into the DMK. Anurag Thakur accused the government of Tamil Nadu saying that they were a symbol of Anti-Sanatan Dharma, alleging that DMK leaders have repeatedly targeted Sanatan traditions. The criticism didn't stop there. Thakur questioned why the devotees were blocked by cops in spite of a clear court directive and called it a breach and contempt of the court's order. It comes days after Home Minister Shah alleged that the impeachment motion against Justice GR Swaminathan was nothing more than an attempt to appease the vote bank by the opposition. The strongest intervention really came in from outside politics. Over 50 former judges and senior jurists issued a letter backing Justice Swaminathan, calling the impeachment move a weaponization of a constitutional process and an attempt to browbeat judges who don't align politically.
Where one state in India has become a symbol of anti-Sanatan Dharma. Their ministers are making statements. Against Sanatan Dharma. They objected when Prime Minister was doing his duty for the Ram temple. At that time, the temple doors were shut. People were forced to approach the court to reach the temple. Even now, sir, the Madurai bench of Madras High Court came down strongly on the Tamil Nadu government, accusing officials of deliberately ignoring its order on lighting the Karthigai Deepam lamp at the Madurai Thiruparankundram temple. Sir, there are lathis for the devotees. Hindus are lathi-charged. Despite the court order, they are not allowed. Despite the court order, they are not allowed to light the lamp, sir. Sir, my issue is, if there is the Stalin Sarkar, their court came down heavily, they slammed the Stalin Sarkar. I would like to put it on record.
To your party
why the
member
police
also.
is acting in this manner?
I have given an opportunity
why the
to your
Hindus are
party
stopped?
member also.
Sir,
He was allowed to
Justice
raise.
GR Swaminathan did not mince words.
You can't
He
stop.
said the state has shown willful disobedience of the order and contempt has been committed, sir.
If I have given a permission,
Sir, the order has been breached, sir. Sir, the order has been breached. The contempt has been committed. Sir, the issue is today.
I'm going to go across to Srishti for more details on that story. Srishti, it's not always that a judgment like that we see in one of the courts in the country plays out like that in Parliament, particularly when a particular section of political parties, in this case the DMK, go all out against the judge for a judgment. Here we have jurists now saying that because he didn't align with a political line or a political party, here he is being targeted.
Well, yes, Neha, we have seen this entire issue has been a center of a huge controversy over the last few days, and now we are seeing former judges stepping in to show their solidarity with Justice GR Swaminathan. Over 50 judges, including former judges of Supreme Court, chief justices of various high courts, have issued a statement of solidarity. They have condemned the impeachment motion against the said judge over his judgment in the Deepam Row. According to these ex-judges, such an act is a brazen attempt to browbeat the judges who don't follow a particular political leaning. Now, this is a big statement coming from people who have all been an important and crucial part of the judiciary as judges at some point of time. According to them, such an attempt would cut the very roots of democracy. So not just that, as far as the letter, as far as the statement is concerned, they have also called upon all the stakeholders, including members of parliament across party lines, members of the bar, and citizens in general, to unequivocally denounce this move as far as the impeachment move is concerned. And also, they also say that everybody should ensure that it is nipped in the bud at the very inception. Judges, according to them, are answerable to their own oath and their oath to the Constitution of India, not to political pressure or political ideologies. So according to them, a message needs to go also from the constitutional stakeholders, and that message should be clear and firm that in a country like India, in a republic, which is governed by the rule of law, which is governed by the Constitution, the judgments that judges write are tested before courts itself through appeals and legal critique, and not by threats of impeachment for political non-conformity. So, amidst the debate that we've already seen going on, a statement or comment from former judges, over 50 former judges, is definitely a very, very important development as far as this issue is concerned. Back to you.
I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Oja with those details at this point in time. Remember, this matter is playing out in court already, as we've seen. This has been raised by BJP's Anurag Thakur as well. This has got to do with the controversy over lighting of the Deepam, a nod for which is given by court. However, the DMK has seen red in this order.